Okay, so welcome again to Alaskan, and I'm Alexander Neon Parsons, aka Woodsman 907, and you're just gonna have to give me a second here. I want to talk about this summer, but there was we were outside raking, and there were these two strays, dogs off leash, wandering in the streets. I just have a thing about stray pets, and well, I mean, it's fine. I managed to get one of them on a leash before their owner showed up, and yeah, she took control over them, and it's fine. It's just that kind of thing. It happens more often than you think here. I am in Fairbanks, Alaska, and we do have leash laws, and there's a lot. Yes, strays are a problem here. A little bit, so we all try to do what we can. Anyway, so this summer, man, well, first of all, my uncle is coming to visit us here. He showed up year before last in October, and we were gonna plan a trip where I could go down to the lower 48 and meet all my cousins. But obviously we couldn't because of the virus. But now with things starting to calm down a little bit, it looks like we can do some travel, and that's good. So, I've been here playing Kakarot the whole time, so you can tell I'm probably you can probably tell I'm eager to get going and meet more of my family. But yeah, he's coming on the 29th. And he'll be staying here for the whole month of June, because last time he was here in October and there was snow everywhere. It snowed in October here, so I've never had a Halloween where there wasn't snow on the ground. So it wasn't really. I mean, yeah, felt like up to here. But this time it'll be summer, which is when you want to visit Alaska, especially if you're gonna go north of the Alaska Range. And let's see. That went a little bit long. But that's okay. So yeah, it'll be training Tuesday with Piccolo, which means it's actually my last day with Piccolo before tomorrow's character swap, which will be for Gohan. So I'm just gonna get ready for that while I'm oh yeah, I remember this. But yeah, anyway, so they'll be here for 4 weeks. So that's pretty much all of June. And then I'm going with him when he leaves, and then that's when I'm gonna go. They're spread around. And I always forget how. This is part of the reason why I have to go, because I've never traveled anywhere. I've been in Alaska forever. Like I've never never been outside of Alaska, so this should be fun. I don't really see how I'm going to be able to be streaming while I'm doing it, and I think it'll be a couple of months, 6, maybe 8 weeks or something. I'm going to like 3 or 4 different places, and I'm going to be spending a couple weeks at each one. And then after that, I'm not sure when I'll be back. But after that, the plan is to focus on a Halloween stream, because I mean that's not summer, but that is my plan for as far as what this stream is gonna be for the foreseeable future. Because as far as training goes, I mean, holy cow, my work is pretty much almost done here. I could probably level everybody up. Oh, does that training water go up to 300? Let's find out. Nope, it only goes to 250, so, man, and I already got... Okay, so yeah, it's just training. Yeah, I could. Yeah, by the time I go through all the characters, all the playable characters, all these are support only characters, so they don't level up as fast. But yeah, Trunks is after Gohan, actually. I'll probably use Trunks as a support character a lot, though, because his... Okay, so... Gohan is pretty much right down the line between where Goku and Piccolo are as far as combat techniques. The main difference is Goku lacks bomb style attacks. He's got the Genki Dama, the Spirit Bomb, which is pretty much and it takes a long time to charge up, and you do revert to your base form every time you use it. But it's the Spirit Bomb. It's the strongest technique pretty much that there is, if you manage to actually use it. But I mean, compare that to Vegeta's Big Bang attack, or Piccolo, who has Light Grenade and Explosive Wave, which are 2 other bomb style attacks. And Gohan doesn't really have any of those, so in that way he's more similar to Goku. But with Goku, it's all about the transformation palette and all the different forms you get to use. And Gohan has 3 transformations. He's got the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2, but then he's got the True Power Unleashed, which is fundamentally more similar to Piccolo's True Namekian Fusion, in that, once you've got it, you don't really need to go super anymore. I mean, you can, but you really don't need to. But yeah. Anyway, brings me back to Trunks, who is actually the opposite of the rest of the Saiyans, in that he has the sword, so he's big on melee and close quarters attacks, but other than that, it's all bomb attacks. He's got the oh, what the heck is it called? Yeah, it's no, that's a melee. Yeah, burning attack. That's what it's called. That's that big. That's the one he used against Frieza. And it's pretty fast. It's a little bit faster than his other technique, the Finisher Buster, which is basically a spirit bomb made out of a different kind of key. I think he also used that against Frieza to finish him off. Or maybe that was King Cold. I mean, it was like one episode. And then he had a few more fights in the movies. So, actually, I've done this combo before. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again. Because I haven't used Trunks in a while. Even though Gohan's next, he's already level 300, so I'm going to be focusing more on these support characters for a while. Okay, and I don't want to, I'm just going to stay in the menu because I have these meal effects active and they are on a timer. And I don't want that to run out before I actually get to training. S cells. What the hell is S cells? I don't know what that is. See, it's weird because this Trunks goes Super Saiyan as a kid. This Trunks doesn't go Super Saiyan until he's like 11 or something. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess I can do that tomorrow. I'll do that with Gohan. Gohan, one of the reasons I want to go from Piccolo to Gohan is because Gohan was trained by Piccolo, but also because Piccolo just has one, well, basically one melee attack. That's this one, the Demon Flash Strike. and then then it goes to Super Demon Flash, and then this one, the Divine. It's the exact same move, but just more powerful. But Gohan actually has quite a few melee attacks, even higher level ones like Dragon Hammer Fist and Super Dragon Flight. And he can deal a lot of stun damage with these, which is why I like to have them on here. And I don't have much experience fighting Golden Frieza, to tell you the truth. I mean, Frieza's really tough anyway. And I don't really want to get... See, I got A's on the last two. I didn't know that they were going to be graded and you could only do them once. And I don't know what's going to happen after you beat the level 300 part. I thought it said you get to fight him as many times as you want, but it also said he would keep getting stronger, and level 300 is the max level. Oh, right. Okay, here's cutscenes. This is really handy too. I like this. Yeah. Man. Okay. Yeah. Here's where it gets complicated. You know, what's funny is there's actually one more form of Majin Buu that didn't show up in this game. I don't know if that made it into Dragon Ball Z Kai. But it's actually, Piccolo and Gotenks get absorbed at the same time, but then the time limit on Gotenks' fusion ran out, and Piccolo's form came out stronger, so he got Piccolo's cape and shoulder pads. And at that point, he decided he had to absorb Gohan so he could still be really powerful. But that form of Majin Buu doesn't do any fighting. So, I mean, he actually absorbed Piccolo because he thought Piccolo's really smart. And he is, and that was how he tricked Gohan. Oops. Okay. So that's it, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and you see, up there in the corner where it says Awakened, that's his, true power unleashed. Okay. Oh, and that's another reason if you're gonna fight Gotenks and Vegito at the same time, a key difference between those two forms of fusion is that the one with the vest is on a timer. You have 30 minutes to beat up that guy, or he'll unfuse. That technique only lasts 30 minutes. The one with the earrings that's permanent. So, you know, I mean, you could fight Vegito first, and then you just have to wait until the fusion timer runs out. But if you're gonna fight them both, that's another reason to fight Gotenks first. Because the thing is, that part won't actually happen in the game. I mean, you can keep fighting Gotenks, villainous Gotenks in the game, and it'll never defuse. The fusion technique won't run out. And it's kind of a cheat in the game to do it that way, because technically the villainous enemies are androids, so it's not actually a fusion technique that they used. It's just androids based on the forms that they collected data from. But that's there's no actual mechanics for fusion in combat. I'm still not sure how that would work, but because you would have to have, I mean, I don't know, and you really don't want your battles to last more than 30 minutes, so it would be like a 3-minute timer in the game. But then I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm kind of glad they went with the Future Trunks saga stuff instead, because that potentially adds more to the game. Okay. And oh yeah, another few things to talk about since I got the page open and it's reminding me. Majin Vegeta. Okay, so there was a battle of Majin Vegeta, who's technically Super Saiyan 2, and he's fighting against Goku. And okay, a few things about that fight. First of all, it's not a fair fight. They went through a lot, storytelling wise, just to get it to where those two characters have a reason to fight in the first place. And they had, I mean, oh gosh. So this was after the whole Great Saiyaman story arc. And they, everybody, all the fans clearly just wanted to see Goku and Vegeta fight again. And they both had to be beyond the level of Super Saiyan, because Gohan went beyond the level of Super Saiyan. And they were setting up the story so that Gohan would be the star, but the fans didn't really like that. They wanted Goku to be the star, or Vegeta, or not, just not Gohan. But it's pretty much what the whole rest of the series boils down to, and why Majin Buu showed up and why he had to go through so many different forms. But specifically this battle, which is the only battle of two Super Saiyans fighting beyond the level of Super Saiyan, which is the term they use in the show. And yeah, they are both fighting at Super Saiyan 2 level, but it's not a fair fight. First of all, Goku at this battle is dead. He has a halo around his head. Okay, that means his body can't actually die. So he has technically an immortal body, and so does Majin Vegeta. That little M on his head. Earlier, uh, these guys over here, right above Majin Buu's head, Spopovich and Yamu, they got that M. There's a scene where Videl, she has to fight Spopovich in the World Martial Arts Tournament, and she kicks his head clean around to where they're basically zombies, is what I'm saying. So, like, Goku's basically an angel basically fighting a Frankenstein zombie undead creature. So neither one of them are in their normal living body. So that battle could potentially have kept going forever, I guess. And they both knew that while they were fighting, which is again part of the reason why Goku didn't bother going Super Saiyan 3, even though he could have. And well, another reason he didn't do that is because if he did, it would have shortened the amount of time he could stay on Earth. Goku was only there for one day, so I guess the battle would have ended in a day at most anyway. But it didn't matter. They couldn't really damage each other at all. So it wasn't a fair battle. And so they just kind of stopped it, and they went on with the Majin Buu thing. And that went on and got really complicated with all those different forms. So that was just something I wanted to say about that while it was still reminding me. So yeah, Majin Vegeta. He fights Goku the one time when Goku's on Earth and he's already dead. And when Goku achieved Super Saiyan 3, he did it in the other world. So he was training with a dead body when he attained that form for the first time. And later, when he's fighting Majin Buu, he can't maintain that form because he actually gets brought back to life. So his body, the halo is gone and his body is no longer a dead body. So the Super Saiyan 3 form actually put much more strain on his body. And that's also why Vegeta doesn't go Super Saiyan 3. Is you need that form actually is too much. It's literally beyond the limits of what normal humans can achieve. Except Gotenks, because he's a fusion. He's two Saiyans in one. There's no Super Saiyan 2 part to that. He just goes Super Saiyan 3 because he can. Okay. Anything else? Let's stick to Dragon Ball Z stuff. Yeah, that's Frieza. Right, that's the earrings. The fedora. Oh man, even the punching machine's in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mr. Saturn tried a lot of stuff. He ended up becoming friends with Boo. Yeah, that house, Majin Buu's house. It's made out of clay that he made from people. Yeah, there was a huge part of the story. All while Trunks and Goten were learning fusion, and Goku was dead, Vegeta was dead, Gohan was in the other world, and yeah, there's a few episodes where Babidi was looking for them, and then and there was a few when Boo was just on his own too, and he was going around. He can turn people into candy, but it doesn't have to be candy. He can turn people into anything. At one point, he turns a whole town worth of people into clay, and he builds his house out of them, even his toilet. And it's still there in the game, even though those people got wished back to life. Yeah. And at one point, Super Boo even, yeah, the relationship. Super Boo, the ugly one, turns Chi-Chi into an egg and steps on it. I thought that was rude. I mean, she slapped him because he had it coming. Okay, here's all the videos. Oh, look at this. Wow. Oh, wow. They actually have the whole story here, too. Yeah. Ah, told you. It even says so in the notes. Yeah. I was thinking about Raditz a lot the other day, too. See, one thing about Goku that people always forget. Goku's thing is once... Oh, shit. Well, it's when... Okay, well, I went past the... Oh, dang. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just... That's alright. I said a bunch of stuff, so, you know. I'll definitely remember that for tomorrow, don't worry. Okay. So, yeah, stay on this channel. I'm just gonna switch over to Kakarot and change the title real fast.